tell if anyone's in my room yet. I don't think so.
You just went live, babe. Give it a few minutes.
Yeah. I just don't know how to tell. There we go. Oh, now I know how to tell. Hi, Kennedy. Hi. Look at the phone. Or have her look at the phone. Hi. I'll fix this button while I'm waiting.
Tara's on.
Hey.
Say hi to Tara.
Hey, Tara.
We know she's here for the tequila.
Yeah, I know you're here for the tequila. I chose El Jimador Pasado, which is what I usually keep in the house anyways, but I did have to buy a new bottle today. So, this will be a nice spicy tequila drink. Fresh jalapeno. Should be good. And we got a guest appearance by Kennedy Grace today. Got the bug. Ready. Well, this is working better on Facebook Live than it did on Zoom. I don't think I will go that route. Oh, you want my name tag? Sorry, I'm running late. I just got in. We'll get that off. Had a showing earlier today, so weather and traffic made it a real pain. But got everything here. Got it done. I set this up this morning, luckily.
You have 5.
Alrighty. Yay, 5. Alright, we'll give you the bug, Kate, and we'll get this show going. Alright, guys. So, today's drink, as you saw on the picture, is going to be a tequila-based drink. It should be pretty delicious. So, if you're making this at home, you're going to need salt to rim your glass. I did make a modification. I'm not a huge fan of Tangerine Spice, which is a South American spice. That's the general rimming of the drink. I omitted that because I prefer salt in this drink. Bartender's personal choice, so I get to do that. So we're going to start by clearing the thing. We got to cut up a cucumber and some jalapeno. So just cut some end off a cucumber and cut 3 cucumber slices. We're also going to need to cut some jalapeno up. Number the tip. And we don't want any seeds. Jalapeno is like a game of roulette. You never know how spicy they are until you try it. So I always try to omit the seeds anyways. That, and who wants to eat a seed and choke on a seed in their drink? Alright. I like spice, so I'm going to go with 3 slices of jalapeno. If you cut them up in half, oh jeez. That was Kennedy for your sound pleasure if you heard her go yelling at our dog Lucille. So if you cut up everything a little smaller, it makes it easier to muddle. So this is one of those times where if you were in another episode or saw an earlier episode, we are muddling in this drink. If you don't have a muddler, an ice scoop works great. If you do have a muddler, go ahead and use that. So in this drink, you can have your choice of either simple syrup, maple syrup, agave nectar, whatever you want to choose. I actually like the way the maple syrup paired with the tequila. So I'm going to put in 2 bar spoons of maple syrup. Wipe off the spoon with the fruit. And we'll get to muddling. So when you muddle the drink, it's going to release the oils. Muddling these vegetables will release the oils from the jalapeno and the water actually from the cucumber. And you'll get the essence and the oils of the rind of the cucumber as well. Yeah.
Don't mind me.
Seems pretty well muddled. So we're going to pour our tequila. I did not grab a shot glass this morning. It's a good thing it's close to the kitchen. As I would make a drink for myself, probably wouldn't grab a shot glass to measure it out, but showing everyone else, we're going to go with a shot. It's a bit of a stronger drink, and a quarter of tequila. So 2 ounces if you're measuring at home. Pretty close to that. Grab some basil leaves. Kennedy's eating the apple off the camera here and is making a mess, and I forgot to put a bib on her. So like I said the other day, whenever you're working with rosemary, basil, mint, anything like that, to release the oils a little more, it's going to be easier if you smack the leaves a couple times. It'll start releasing the effervescence and the aromas of the basil. Oh, it smells amazing. So I'm just going to give one rip and a half. So I chose not to muddle the basil because I don't want, when we strain it out, I don't use a strainer. I'll split the glasses or the shaker in half and then pour through that. If you're at home, feel free to strain it. I don't have a strainer small enough for that, so I'm not going to use one. So I leave the basil pieces a little bigger because you don't want to really get a chunk of basil in your mouth during the drink. So we got our tequila, maple syrup, jalapeno, cucumber, basil, and now we just need some lime juice. So we'll cut a lime in half. That's a big lime. I'll actually cut it in a quarter. No. Oh, hang on, guys. Kennedy is choking here. She got it out. Crisis averted. Baby is good to go. She, a little piece of apple got caught in her throat, but as you heard the whine, she was fine. So a good friend of mine once told me, if a baby maybe give her a sip of water?
Yeah.
Hang on, guys. Sorry. Water?
You're good. Go on.
Okay. Alrighty. So now we're fine. She got a sip of water. Gotta love days of COVID when everyone's in the house. You never know what's really gonna happen.
You already said I remember those days with our kids.
Yeah.
Aren't they fun?
Indeed. A good friend of mine told me one time, so if your kid gets hurt, if he doesn't cry, worry about it. If he gets hurt and he doesn't stop crying, worry about it. If he gets hurt and he cries for a few minutes and then it's fine, don't worry about it so much. This is more like a serious injury. Obviously, you're always going to worry about it somewhat no matter what, because it's your kid. You love that little bug to the end of the world.
You chew a little bit more.
Alright, that's a big line. We'll go 1/4 more. So you probably need a general glass like that, 2 ounces of liquor. I would say a whole regular sized lime would probably do good. Also, when you're going to shake it, the ice will melt and dilute the drink a little bit and add a little more water for the glass. Add some ice into your drink. Add some ice into your glass. Yeah, let's get shaken. If you are making this at home, man, it smells amazing. I hope you can enjoy the smell if you're making it at home as well. Alrighty, get our glass. Our strainer is going to be the shaker itself. I do want to thank my in-laws for grabbing me a new shaker for Christmas. I do appreciate it. I don't know where Kate had put it though. So
It's right there next to the sink.
oh, that'll probably help. But I'm used to what works. And grab a cucumber slice, jalapeno slice, put a slice in each of them, basil leaf. Could have probably used a little more ice in the glass. I'm not too worried about that. I don't want to get more out of the freezer. We're gonna wedge the basil leaf in between the jalapeno and cucumber to keep it in place. And we have our Jalisco Express. Let's see how it tastes. That is delicious. Really bright. Got a little heat. Get the jalapeno. Tastes just a touch of the maple syrup to give a little bit of sweetness. Get the dryness of the cucumber. Is really delicious. I hope you all enjoyed this drink. It was fun to make. This is probably one of the more in-depth drinks I've made so far, which I like. I'm usually used to making 5 or 6 ingredient drinks, not 1 or 2, but I didn't want to start off with a ton of drinks when I first started this series, so more drinks will be coming more complicated as we grow. I want to thank you all. As a lot of you know, I do this because I haven't been bartending in 9 months since COVID started. I got another job in the real estate industry, but I still wanted to keep my bartending experience relevant and useful, and so I wanted to do something to keep creating drinks and moving forward and keep making drinks. So I decided to do this every Friday night at 6:30. I thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you all next week. I did forget one step. As usual, it happens. If I was in a bar, it'd be really easy to switch to another glass, rim it, and salt it. So to rim the glass, just rub the top of the glass with some lime, and then you dip it in the salt. That I did forget while talking. I'm gonna blame the little crisis with the baby, get me a little sidetracked and out of proportion, but she's all right and everything else is okay. So from our family to you guys, thank you.
Tara, when I come see you next, I have a gift for you. It might be tequila.
Thanks all. I appreciate you joining me tonight. We'll see you guys next Friday. Bye-bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Say bye. Say bye. Say bye.